today's video. Today we are reviewing a 2025 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. Let's get into it. I'd like to give a special shout out to Joe Mockins, Capital City Ford, for allowing me time with this vehicle. Please reach out to Mike for all your vehicle needs. Powering this 2025 Mustang is a 2.3 liter turbocharged engine producing 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed transmission, 0 to 60, 4.9 seconds. Taking a look at the front end of this Ford Mustang, we do have the Mustang logo here, LED headlights, and then we have our airflow through this grille right here and also down here. But you'll see here that these are closed off. Our tire setup, we have two 35/50 R18s, and these are all season tires. You can see we have black and chrome with the Mustang logo in the middle. Coming along the side, you will see we have the color matched mirrors. The overall shape, pretty standard for a Mustang. This is the two-door coupe. We do have some plastic skidding down here. Going into the back, you'll see your rear bumper here is plastic, but we do have our parking sensors. There is our dual chrome exhaust, backup light, the famous Mustang taillights, and then we do have the Mustang logo there, and there is your backup camera. We'll take a look at the sticker here. So this is a 2025 EcoBoost Coupe, 4-passenger sports car, 2.3 liter engine, 10-speed automatic. This is Grabber Blue Metallic, and this has the black Onyx. This is a cloth interior. You can see here the optional equipment. It has the 101A group for $21.95. That includes the Sirius XM. The Grabber Blue Metallic is $395 charge. You have the 18-inch machined wheels. Your tire size, 235/50 R18 all-season tires, spoiler delete, and the front license plate bracket. Overall, fuel economy, 22 city, 33 highway for 26 combined, not too bad. And then the total MSRP, $36,105. Here at Joe Mockins, you can get this car right now for $33,637. Now let's take a look at the interior. We do have the cloth finishes across the middle here. Chrome door handle, unlock and lock buttons, standard window controls. You do have a little cubby down here, then more chrome accents where the handle is. Moving inside, we do have a Mustang logo and the name here. Here is your trunk pop button. Here's your headlight control. Here's your dim control on your interior lighting. Standard, pretty standard vents here. We do have some almost like carbon fiber accents across here, but we do have a plastic dash. And you'll see here that you just have little Mustang logos kind of all over the place, which I think is pretty neat. We do have cloth seats. They are powered, so that is nice. Hopping in, turning this thing on. Here's your graphics on startup. Pretty cool, fully digital display. I think this is a 12-inch infotainment screen. And then we have a 12-inch gauge cluster, 13-inch infotainment screen. We do have the kind of sports car style steering with the flat bottom. Steering wheel, we do have cruise control settings here, and then our menu options are on the right side. As you can see, you can scroll through a bunch of stuff. Tire pressure, fuel economy. Your right trigger here changes your radio station, and then you also have your volume, and then this button right here controls your steering. There are 3 different modes. We have sport, normal, and comfort. Well, that's always fun to see. Taking a look at the center infotainment screen here, it is fully digital. We don't have much for physical buttons. Let's check out the home screen. So here is the home screen. There's a features button right here. You can look at driver assistance, the My Mustang app, and then your phone is on the right. Your climate controls are on the bottom. They do stay regardless of what screen you switch to, so that is also nice to see. Here's some more options. Oh, here's some options you can actually put into your gauge cluster here. So there's, pretty customizable. You always like to see that in these type of vehicles. Other than that, we'll take a look at pretty standard apps through here also. It's pretty simple. I do like the size of it, and I do like the placement of it. You just have one backup camera that you can zoom in on, and you get the middle of your bumper. Then you can turn your parking sensors off there, and then you do get this highlight here, which shows you where your sensors are pointing. So taking a step back, put it back in park. Your engine start stop is down here. Your auto start stop, these are all your physical buttons. My Mustang option, you can actually customize all your gauges and everything through this screen. So that's pretty cool. Going back, you can actually change the color of your gauges. So if we wanted to change it to match the car, not purple. And then our secondary color, we'll make it highlighter yellow here. So now look at our screen, colors have changed. And even if you go back to the home screen, now we have blue and yellow accented options. So that's kind of cool, and that is just this Mustang button down here. So there's a lot of different modes, track apps, the gauges you can change, custom mode, here's the colors, cluster theme. You can have it, right now it's set at matching the drive mode. So as you change drive modes in here, it will actually change the gauge cluster. But on top of the drive modes, there's also some classic modes in here. So here's the 1967-68 classic mode, box body. It's really cool stuff in the SVT Cobra. Really, really cool. That's really awesome. That doesn't even look digital. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It's fun stuff. It's also a calm mode. That's for pretty simple if you don't want to see much on your screen. So highly customizable, fun to play with. You can look at your car there. Moving down here, we do get 2 vents. As I mentioned, your start stop Mustang button, ABS control. Here's a favorites button. If you press that, it'll bring up all your favorites that you could set in this screen. And then our defrost and volume control. Coming through here, we have 2 USB-A and USB-C chargers, your standard outlet there, and then just a normal, this is kind of a rubberized material. We can set your phone, stuff won't slide around. Here's our automatic gear shifter. You just press the top and then choose what you want. I love the style. It's kind of old school, looks like a manual shifting knob. And then the only thing on the center console here is the electric parking brake, two cup holders here, and then you open the center console. A little bit of storage, not much. You do have one more plug in here as well. Looking at the passenger side, you continue with this carbon fiber type material and the Mustang logo. And up here we just have our lights, and you do actually get a nifty sunglass holder. Don't see that a lot nowadays. It's not much room in the back. You do have two bucket seats. Very little room. I don't even know if I can get back there, if I'm being honest, with this set at my current setting. So you can see there's hardly any leg room, but be a fun car to drive. Obviously not a family hauler. And then there's your back. And the trunk, pretty spacious. You can fit a lot of stuff back here. So yeah, and then here's your spare tire. Now let's hop in and take this thing for a spin. Haven't drove many Mustangs in my life, but it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. And there's a Raptor with the 37-inch package in front of us. Pretty cool. Let's see how this thing accelerates. Oh yeah, sounds good. It's got good giddy up. Sounds pretty good for the turbocharged 2.3 liter. A little rough, handling's good. We'll flip it into sport mode once we get up here, and we'll really get an idea of how she handles. I love the gauges. It's really cool. Seats are super comfortable. Steering wheel is comfortable. It is leather wrapped. No complaints. So it's kind of a base Mustang here, but like I said, it's a really good price. Be a fun daily driver. MPG's not terrible either. So I can see myself whipping around in this. The ride is relatively smooth. You do feel the bumps, but I kind of like that in a vehicle like this. We'll flip it into sport. That's a fun one just to drive around. Good size, visibility is good. Out the front, no complaints there. So like I said, the interior is very simple, especially on this center console here. You know, no heated seats, no ventilated seats, but you know, to me, there's just enough to have a good time, and you know, it has everything you need. Nice little features, you know, a lot of customization, which people always like. Especially in a vehicle like this, you know, it just kind of adds to the appeal of the Mustang. Kind of customize it, make it your own. Blinker sounds kind of slow. Flip it into sport mode for the steering. Got it here. Shifts really smooth. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Let me know in the comments what you all think of this Grabber Blue Metallic 2025 Ford Mustang with the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. We'll see you next time.